From the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more. Just about set. And today's starter, Tarik Skubal. What do we have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And that's way high. 2-2.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
On the ground to third, Ibanez. Whips it to first. One up, one down. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. And a foul ball. And that is out of play. Judge waits. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. And here comes Bellinger. That's in there. 0-1. And there's a ball.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
That one finds the zone. 1-2. That one missed. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And it remains 2-2. Just misses with that one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Torres over to first, and Bellinger is out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Detroit, and on the hill, the lefty, Carlos Rodon. What do you have on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Andy Ibanez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Just missed. That one is absolutely belted. Dominguez giving chase. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out here on opening day. And that one pulled foul. Rodon ready. Here comes battling here as he fouls it away. Man at second.
1 ball.
In the dirt. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a pitch.
2-2.
Squirts away a little bit. Ibanez leads off second with nobody out. Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. And Gleyber Torres retired. Here's Riley Green.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. That misses the zone. 1-2 to count.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. No score here, but a runner at third with one down.
Ball. 2 balls. 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now the DH, Spencer Torkelson. Just missed. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 1-1. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Back at Comerica Park. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Skubal back to work. That's in there. 0-1. Goldie goes 6 feet 3 inches, 37 years young. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. That's down and in.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Green going after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
That one at the knees for a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Yo 1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Back here in Detroit, Singy. These Tiger fans feeling good about the new season. They certainly built up some confidence last year.
Yeah, kind of a surprise snapping a 7-year streak of losing seasons. That'll do it for a fan base.
So will it taste the postseason baseball for the first time in over a decade.
Yeah, and things are looking up for this Tigers franchise. Plus, they didn't just reach the postseason. They won a series, which is an important step in a team's development.
The other way, and foul ball. Up the middle, Chisholm. Throws to first in time. Going up, one down. And up next for Detroit, Colton Keith. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. That one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. 1 down, bases empty. Up and in, ball 1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. El Mago coming to the dish. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. 0-0 here in the bottom of the 2nd. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Line to left. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. New inning getting started. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Fouled off left side. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's the catcher, Ben Rice.
Batting 8th, catcher, Ben Rice.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. That's out number 2.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Oswaldo Cabrera in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss, and Skubal gets the strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Jake Rogers. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 0-2. Goes down looking. Ryan Kreidler up now for the Tigers. Just missed. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. 1 down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Andy Ibanez digs in now. He hit a leadoff double in the bottom of the 1st. Two outs. That one finds the corner. No balls, 2 strikes. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And we're back. Stepping in, Austin Wells.
For the Yankees, center fielder Austin Wells.
Swing at a ball popped in the air out to shallow center, and that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting
It's Aaron Judge now. He's 0 for 1. Little chopper rolls foul. All tied up here on opening day. Line drive, and there's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Bellinger swings through it for strike 1. That's hard hit on the line. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you prefer that pitcher work away.
Next pitch is outside. And another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And a swing and a miss.
The baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Golden opportunity right here. And a swing and a miss there.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. That misses. And the count is 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
The 1-1. Up the middle, the flip, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Ready to go, bottom 4. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. That misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Tigers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
That one ripped left field, and no one can get there. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the catch. 1 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Off the mark there, and the count even 1-1. And fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first, and they get Torkelson for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Fought off foul. And he'll one. In the air, right side. Brings it in. That is the inning. We go to the top of the fifth, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Skubal back to work. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. First time up was a pop out. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Green sizing this one up, and it's caught for the out. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Struck out swinging his first time. Ball one there.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
In the air, right field. Fair ball.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Swings through that.
0-1.
Cabrera off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And here is Colton Keith. First pitch misses.
Well, these Tigers finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Judge makes the grab, 1 down.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Baez in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. To the right side. Steps on first for the out. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jake Rogers. That one missing inside.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Corrals it. And that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Judge comes up empty there.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2. Stays alive. Fires that one deep left field and forget it. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Bellinger, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
That one catches the corner for a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here on opening day. Right down to shoot, 1-2.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Paul Goldschmidt down. Just missed. One out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the sixth. That just misses, and the count is 2-0.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Outside ball 4.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Runner on at first with one gone. Now it's going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr., who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that drops in for a strike. And a foul ball. And downstairs.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
That one not close. The count now 2-2. Got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far. And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. 0 for 2 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the center fielder, Ryan Kreidler. And that misses. Ball 1. And misses inside.
2-0.
Just off the inside edge.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Ibanez stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Fastball for a strike. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. And the count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Way inside, gets out of the way. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Here's Gleyber Torres, 1 for 2. Now move to first, and he's back in on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that he can get.
Runner on the go. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Rodon sets and deals. Yeah, that's fouled off. Ground ball could be 2. 1 at second. Double play. They can't seem to break through. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Just missed. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. Down on strikes, looking for the 2nd straight plate appearance. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Tyler Holton.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So digging in, Ben Rice. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
And a big swing and a miss. Bases empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. That one drifts inside.
1-2.
Next offering is down low.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And now it's filled up.
Count's full.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. So 2 down now, and here is Oswaldo Cabrera. And a strike. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
And now Austin Wells. 2 outs. Swing and a foul straight back. Fights it off. You'll see another. A little bit low.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th, and the batter now, Riley Green. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 8. Now it's the DH, Spencer Torkelson. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it falls. And the tying run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Next offering is in for a strike. This one popped up. Chisholm. And there's 2 down. And now the first baseman, Colt Keith.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Just missed. Torkelson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that one's a little bit low. Now 2-0. And that one fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And a swing and a miss. Whiff number 9 for him. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Johnny Brebbia.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
On the ground. Fires over to first. First out in the top of the 8th. 1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. 0 for 3 in this one. That's a slider for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Fastball for a strike at 95. And there's a ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Puts it away for the out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Bellinger goes. Pitches low. Throw. Save. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. First and second, 2 outs. And up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Torres fires over to first. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Mark Leiter Jr.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
In there at the knees.
0-2.
Line, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
That's outside. 1-0. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swinging a drive, deep right field. Back there. Tattooed and gone. And they add a pair. It's 2-1. And now the center fielder, Ryan Kreidler. Just missed. Leiter, a righty that throws with power. He features a splitter, a sinker, a curve, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over. Tim Hill will take over here. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. And next up for the Tigers, Andy Ibanez. And that is out of play. And that one a little below the knees. 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. On the outside corner. Got him looking. Here's Gleyber Torres. Here goes the runner. Sliced hard but foul. Grounder might be 2. Off balance feed. There's 1. And that's 2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Will Vest. A chance at his first save of the year. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Trent Grisham.
The last chance for him here, hoping he can be a catalyst for some type of 9th inning comeback.
Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
And there's a strike. Towards first, and it's just foul. That was close. And that's outside. And the count is even, 2-2.
That's a ball.
That's a really good take.
Okay.
And the tying run is on base.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
And here's the catcher, Ben Rice. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. First offering, and it just misses. Inside, just missed.
No strike.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next pitch inside, and that's ball 3.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Makes the grab, one away.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at-bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Cabrera in the box now, takes strike 1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Yankees with only 1 out remaining. Now here is Austin Wells. That is upstairs for ball 1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Next offering is down low. 2 balls and a strike. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Vest is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaub.